Hey guys, welcome back to your Sony Means. Today we're going to be talking about the recent Monday night football game between the Buccaneers and the Giants. So if you want to know the one or two people who actually watch my videos, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. That'd be very, very helpful. But we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to go ahead and start talking about it. So the Buccaneers barely managed to beat the Giants 25-23. Now, I mean, that score looks like it's pretty close, but at one point, I mean, it was 25-17 up until the end, and the Giants missed the two-point conversion. So it was 14-6 at halftime, and then the Buccaneers managed to come back 25-33 exactly. Let's go and talk about stuff. Tom Brady had a pretty good game, 106.1 quarterback rating, 279 yards, no interceptions. Daniel Jones didn't have the best game, 2 interceptions, only a 74 quarterback rating. He did have 256 yards, but obviously 2 interceptions, that kind of, doesn't look very good. Leonard Fournette. Well, really, none of these teams' rushing games really did anything special. Leonard Fournette was the number one rusher of the night with 52 yards, no touchdowns, and a 3.5 yards per carry average, which is not very good, but again, it's not terrible. In the recent Colts versus Lions games, I'm pretty sure the number one rusher for the Lions only had about 11 yards rushing. So we've definitely seen way worse games and performances from players. But yeah, really, it was a pretty good game up there to the end. The Giants definitely looked pretty good. The Buccaneers, they're getting, I mean, they looked pretty good in this game. Again, I know you could say, oh, but they just barely beat the Giants. A lot of that had to do with the fact that the Giants were really stepping up their game. It had a lot more to do with the Giants stepping up than the Buccaneers playing badly. And when you look at this, the Buccaneers are definitely one of the best teams in the league, one of the better teams, definitely, within the NFC, so definitely Super Bowl contenders. And then next week, they're gonna get Antonio Brown, which is amazing. I mean, yeah, he hasn't played in a while, but when he did, the last times he did play, even in the one game he played last year, he managed to catch a touchdown pass and had a pretty good game. I think he still got it, and that was the one thing you could say is that yes, he hasn't played in a while. He obviously didn't expect to play because he started a rap career. He basically, it's been it's been a while since he played a full season. Well, it's been 2 years, I guess, but still, feels like a while. I mean, you could say that, yes, he hasn't played in a while, but we said the same thing, or at least I said the same thing with Rob Gronkowski. Look where Rob Gronkowski is now. He's doing pretty well. I mean, he's not doing the best of seasons, but he's catching whenever balls are thrown his way. He's definitely getting better. He is definitely getting way better as the season progresses. You look at the earlier parts of the season, he wasn't really getting any passes, and now, he's normally catching touchdown passes. I know Rob Gronkowski's on the Buccaneers, and I should talk about him, but I do not have his stats on my very limited stat sheet that I write down, because while yes, I do like to make YouTube videos, I don't want to spend 15 hours on something that only 5 people are going to watch. No offense, you guys are great. I also want to just say congratulations to Ryan Suckup. I'm going to say this a lot, but he was the Mr. Inevitable, I think like 10 years ago. No, not Inevitable, Mr. Irrelevant. He was the Mr. Irrelevant. And now he's still in the league. He was 4 for 4 and 13 points tonight. So it was a pretty good game between these two teams. The Buccaneers, they're still playing pretty well. They definitely did step it down a bit, but it wasn't a lot. The Giants, they play this way again next week. They can easily beat the Washington football team. Though I do think the Washington football team does have a slightly better defense than the Buccaneers. We'll see what the Giants can do. They're 1-7 right now, but with the terrible division up machine right now in the NFC East, I would be surprised to see a team go over .100. So really, they just had to step it up like crazy. They play like they did this week. Every week, they have a serious chance to win this division. Doesn't matter how you get in the playoffs as long as you do. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We do this kind of stuff every single week. We do weekly recaps, Monday night recaps, Thursday night recaps. We do predictions. We do power rankings. We do every single thing imaginable. And I think it'd be really great if you went ahead and subscribe if you like football. So you can like this video, just if you liked it, and try to keep these videos pretty short. Sometimes they get off a little longer, and I don't much like that. Comment what you thought about this game. What do you think this means for these two teams? In my description, you'll find links to all my socials. You'll find links to my Instagram, Twitter. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I cannot stress how much I enjoy the fact that you are watching this video at this very moment. My channel, I know nobody cares, but my channel is kind of in like a down area right now. I was getting like 20 views per video. Now I'm getting like 4 or 5, which is terrible. You don't care about that, do you? Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next one. In fact, I know I'll see you in the next one, or else.